Hi, welcome to SalaryTrends, the website for all Cascade Employers Association surveys. My name is Jerry Bumgarner, the Director of Research and Compensation Services at Cascade.
And this is Tina Hamill, the Survey Manager at Cascade.
And today Tina and I are going to take you on a brief tutorial of the output side of the Oregon Regional Pay Survey. To view the input side, we have another tutorial that's dedicated to that you probably saw when you connected here. But before we go into the output side of the Oregon Regional, I just wanted you to be aware of all the various surveys that are available through Cascade. We're not going to go through each of these right now, but at your leisure, be sure to come back and check each of these surveys, determine what's involved in participating, and what are the pricing for these surveys and so forth. But like I said, we want to take you on a view of the output side of the Oregon Regional Pay Survey. And from that page, then, it's going to take you to this the home page for the Oregon Regional. Provides you a great deal of information about the survey. Here, in this case, we're going to take you to access my subscription. Now, if you haven't participated in the survey, you're probably going to have to do what, Tina?
Contact me via the telephone number or email directly above.
Okay, so get a hold of Tina and she'll provide you with all the access information, login and password information for the survey. And we encourage you to participate, though. And so if you haven't done that, contact Tina for that information, and you'd be coming in at this point. So on the access my subscription side, I'm going to click here, and Tina is going to log in, and that's going to take you to this page, which is the Oregon Regional Pay Survey page. In this case, you're looking at the Winter 2012 edition. At the time you look at this, it may be a more current version, but you're going to see over here on the left side the various ways of looking at the survey. We're actually going to take you on a tour of the custom reporting tool. We believe this is the best tool to use, although you still have access to all the introductory information about the Oregon Regional Survey, and it provides you with PDFs of the non-exempt report, the exempt report, and the regional executive report. These are all three reports that come out of the Oregon Regional Pay Survey. If you choose not to purchase a subscription, you could always purchase any one of these reports separately. But when you get the subscription, you're actually also getting the National Executive Compensation Survey report, which is it's going to include our regional information, but it's also going to include information from other employer associations from throughout the United States. So we're going to take you to the custom reporting tool. Click on that. And once you've clicked on that, it actually takes you into a live report tool. And it gives you an opportunity to age the data. We think this is extremely useful. But it also gives you opportunities to cut the data so that it meets your needs. The first thing we're going to do is to go in and age the data to whatever date and time that you would like. Right now it says no, we're not aging the data, and we're going to go in and say yes. This says the data is as of May 31, 2011. We're going to go in and change that. So let's say that you want your pay structure, because you're pricing your jobs so that at some point into the future. So let's say you wanted to make it as of the data as of July 1st of 2000. Let's not make that 2011. Let's make that 2012. July 1. I'm going to save that. And what it tells you, it's going to be aging the data at a factor of 0.125% per month to July 1, 2012. So that's a monthly factor. That's not something you have to change. It's something we do. We monitor market trends and determine what kind of factor is appropriate at any given point in time. So that number could change periodically depending upon movement in the marketplace for wages and salaries. Okay, now we're going to go back to the menu again. And this time we're going to be selecting a job, and it gives you the opportunity to go by family. It's a lot easier to find a job if you determine, okay, what job family does that job fall into. And we're going to say we're going to be looking at a human resource position. Now that we've selected a family, we're going to go select a job from that family, and we're going to select the human resource manager position. So we've selected that job, and we're going to, for this particular job, it's a job that you don't see a lot of variation in pay based upon where it is geographically in the state. And so we're not going to cut the data there, although we could if we wanted to. For an HR manager position, the size of the organization is a factor, and so we're going to deselect include all unemployment size, and we're going to take the groups 1 to 75 employees and 76 to 99. Gives you other options, cutting by revenue. We're not going to do that. You could also cut it by industry. It gives you lots of opportunities, although the more you cut it, the less data you're going to get, so keep that in mind. Let's also say that we want to focus on for-profit type organizations. We're just going to select the for-profit group, and then we're going to generate a report. So that brings up a page that gives you the job, Human Resource Manager, gives you a complete job description. Notice that it tells you that the data has been aged to July 1 of 2012. And then it gives you a breakdown of the data. This is the statewide data. This is the breakdown geographically. And remember how we selected just those organizations that were in the 1 to 75 employee and 76 to 199 groupings. And it gives you the breakdown of all that information. There's also a second page that gives you more industry information as well as the total compensation. So what you're looking at here is strictly salaries. And when you get to the total compensation page, it gives you incentive information as well.
So to export your data, you just go up to the top of the page and select the format you want to export it in.
So let's go with PDF.
And then you click the export button immediately to the right.
And this is going to look essentially the same as what you see in the PDF versions of the report that we spoke of. But the big difference is going to be the data. It's all been aged forward. So then we're going to return to the menu again, and at this point you could select other jobs, you could cut the data differently, you could go back and even age the data differently, but what we just wanted to give you a brief overview of how this system works. We believe you're going to find it very useful and convenient as you determine the appropriate market practices for jobs in your organization. We appreciate the opportunity to present this to you today, and thank you, and we appreciate your participation.
And have a great day.